Yo, welcome back to the channel. The question I get asked the most by private hire drivers is, how do I make more money? More specifically, how do I make more money on Uber? Here in the UK, there's 3 apps that most drivers use. Those 3 apps are FreeNow, Bolt, and Uber at number 1. Now, the strategy I'm about to go over can be used on any one of those apps or all 3 of those apps at the same time. So yeah, it's very, very simple. Let's get into it. Now, Uber restricts drivers to only 10 hours of driving time per day. So what you want to do is split that into 2 5-hour sessions. You do your early morning session from 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. and then you take a break, rest up, and then you come back out again at 3 p.m. until 8 p.m. with the goal of making £150 in both sessions. So ideally, at the end of the day, you should aim to make about £300 per day. Now, I know what you're thinking. These are some nasty, nasty hours I'm asking you to drive, but there's method to the madness. Now, when you, in the early mornings between 5 a.m. and 10 a.m., you know, you have a lot of people doing things like going to work, going to school, going to hospitals, going to the airport. And between 5 a.m. and 7:30, you know, public transport in most parts of London aren't as frequent. So people are going to be looking for a taxi for an easier journey. Consider the fact that flight frequency is at its highest between early mornings and in the evenings, with the least amount of trips coming in during the day. And that's for a reason. So you want to make sure you kind of complete your first session by 10 a.m. because by 10 a.m. the majority of people have gotten to where they want to go for the day, and you know, after 10 a.m. the job quality decreases significantly and the job frequency also decreases significantly, and you're going to spend a lot of time waiting around. You want to keep your hourly earnings around 30 or above £30 an hour. So in your first 5-hour session, you want to make sure you're averaging about £30 an hour in each one of those hours. And then you want to do your 5 hours, take a break, go home, go to the gym, jerk off, whatever it is that you need to do. Just make sure you come back out at 3 p.m. and then you do your other 5 hours. And you know, if the math is mathing, you should make £300 a day. £300 a day, 7 days a week is 2,000 and 2,100. Quick maths there. And yeah, that's a £2,000 week. Obviously, it's not realistic to do that every single week of the year, and there's going to be some days that are busier than others. Some weeks are busier than others, but that should be your goal. Now, obviously, not everyone's lifestyle allows for this aggressive approach, so you want to tweak it around your lifestyle, tweak it around the area that you live in, and tweak it for, you know, the type of vehicle you have. Maybe the type of vehicle you have may not allow you to do frequent airport trips because it might be an electric vehicle or whatever, or the area that you live in might not be next to many schools or whatever. So tweak it to your lifestyle, tweak it to the area that you're in, but just stick to the fundamental strategy of 2 5-hour sessions and trying to make, you know, 150 in those 2 sessions. Obviously, some days are busier than others, but you know, you should prevail and you should increase your earnings significantly. That's what's worked for me for quite a few years personally when I was on the apps. For many of my friends, it's a strategy that they use daily and do well with. And one of my new subscribers hit me up during the week, and I gave him the strategy, and it worked. So I hope it works for you. The sun is killing me, so I'm gonna sign off. I hope it works for you. Let me know if it does. Let me know whatever questions you have in the comments down below. Hit subscribe if you don't subscribe already and you want to get more content like this. And I will catch you next week if I'm not blinded by the sun. Catch you later.